Talking Dicks. My earbuds.
Put on your friggin' earbuds.
Your mother's big ass. Talking Dicks from the web series The Two Dicks. I'm Al Romas in Tampa. That's Al Ducharme. He's in Studio City. He's in a foul mood today. He's cranky and he's he's being baby Al today. I don't know what's happening, but drink your Joe. Have some Joe. Maybe wrap up in the AIDS quilt. Maybe it'll make you feel better. Get all snug as a bug in the old AIDS quilt. The hell? What's happening over there? What's going on?
Well, they're building a luxury condo next door. $1.2 to $1.3 million condos next door. So they have the state-of-the-art materials, and they have like 5 machines. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm using this microphone here, and it's supposed to drown out a lot of that stuff. So I'll stay up on it. But I had to adjust this so that
I don't hear it.
You don't hear it? Oh, good. Okay, good.
No, I hear you.
It's like 20 yards from my front door. It's like.
Can't you go out there? That's offensive.
What?
I'm triggered.
I'm doing an accent.
That was offensive.
Why?
That was offensive.
Why is it offensive?
I don't know. It triggered me. Now I have problems with this podcast, and I may have to.
So I can do an Irish accent, but I can't.
Hashtag.
I can't do any. I can't do. I was Scottish.
I want to cancel. I wish someone would cancel us. We would love it. We need any kind of. Oh, it'd be so great. Hashtag the Talking Dicks. Fuck those guys. We've got to cancel them.
You know what I said on the podcast yesterday? I don't know if they're going to edit it out, but I said, gentlemen, if you're going to force yourself on a woman, marry her.
I was going to interrupt that joke, but I waited. I gave you your punchline. I waited like a gentleman. I see. Marry her. Marry her.
Yeah, if you're going to force yourself on a woman, do like I did and marry her.
Yeah, that's going to be edited.
Yeah, we're going to. You can't. It's
hey,
It's actually an anti-rape joke.
Yeah, well, you're marrying her. I get it. It's it's all right. Okay.
All right.
I see why you're cranky. I can see that. I can understand that. That joke made me a little cranky. I got to be honest. Hey, you know what we got here?
Let me see. Is that your unemployment check?
Oh, they're coming, baby. The Republicans and the Democrats are working, but yeah, we're gonna have some money coming in. I think they'll have it settled by the end of the week. We'll be back with that federal money to support artists just as ourselves, and we won't have to count on the Patreon for everything anymore. Because although that interview with Helen, I thought was fucking killer.
Helen always brings it, whether she's in front of the camera on stage or performing on a Zoom with the 2 Ds.
Great interview. If you want to see it, it's on the it'll be on the Patreon probably in a day or two. But it's a good one. Helen Keeney.
But you have to be a member of the Patreon in order to see it exclusively.
$5 a month or whatever. If you want to pay more, that's your prerogative. We'd appreciate it. But for a minimum of $5 a month, you can see things like that. We also have one coming up soon with Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom show. People know Pat very well. He's one of the better, maybe the best. I'm going to go on a limb.
Go out on a limb.
I'd say the best guitar act out there in the country today.
Wow.
Best guitar, original songs, not these cheap little easy parodies that anyone and his brother
but
can
he's
do.
A solid funny
Pat
comedian as well. He's an on-air personality, very funny comedian. I worked a cruise ship with him, and we went to Venice, Italy, and we had a grand time. And but we'll talk about that on that episode only on Patreon.
There you go. See what you're missing out on, folks. These are these are the things. Anyway, now it's time for
questions.
And who
there you go.
is asking the question on this particular episode of Talking Dicks, Al?
Our number one fan.
I'm your number one fan.
Deborah Swick.
Deb Swick.
Deb Swick.
Deb Swick. popping into the old Instagram, 2dicks2, and Deb writes, "Hey guys, so after a show, do you get people coming up to you saying that they have the perfect joke for you? Does it annoy you, or do you just blow them off? And have you ever used a joke someone told you?" It's good questions there. So let's go through the first one.
It's a triple answer question.
After a show, do you get people coming up saying that they have a perfect joke?
Yes.
Of course.
And now it's different for both of us because I'm a little bit more of a kiss ass to fans when they come off stage, whereas Al's like, "All right, put on the brakes, back off." I'm like, "That's a funny joke." He's like, See, here's the deal. If it's really busy after a show and you're meeting and greeting and you're pushing merch, selling DVDs, etc., move it along. But sometimes you get that one guy. It's usually a dude, and he's enjoyed the show. He's laughed it up, and he's hammered, and he feels like now he gets to perform. So he stops the line and he goes, "I got one for you. And it's like, no. And sometimes they're filthy.
It's always like they didn't see your act, though. It's like they didn't see the act, because you could do 30 clean minutes, and then the guy would say the most racist, dirty, filthiest joke in the world, and say, "Use that." And you go, "Well, how would I ever use that after what you just saw me do?" And like you said, they killed the merch line. That guy, that people are going, fuck it, I'm not going to buy a DVD.
Yeah.
Because Numbnuts is busy, telling Al Ducharme how much he enjoyed the Star Wars. It's taking 20 minutes. All right, the next part of the question. So that's a yes for that part. And then, does this annoy you, or do you blow them off? I get annoyed and blow them off. And Al stands there and chats them up.
I try to steer them away. Although I've had for years, I would just listen to it. If everybody was gone, and some of them will wait, they'll lie in wait in the bushes, and then they wait for everybody to leave, and then they tell you the joke, because it may be a racist joke or off color and or on color, and those are the worst. But
you know what's going to be good.
But now, if there's other people, I try to move them. I go, hold off, tell me later. And then I try to run away.
One of the pluses of this COVID, when it comes back, there'll be no more of that. No more. Show will be over. Then you're gonna leave. Then the comedians will leave. There'll be no more meet and greet. And
not for several months.
People together.
Not for several months.
No, forever. I'm instituting the forever policy on meet.
That's what he wants to do. He wants to go. He wants to go out the back door of the green room, right to his room, right to the bar, wherever it is.
Right. There you go. Perfect. And the last line was, "Have you ever used a joke someone told you?" My quick answer to that is no. They're not original.
They're bar jokes.
They're old
usually
jokes.
Bar jokes. But I've also had a couple of people tell me another comedian's joke.
Oh yeah.
You can use it. No, that's not how it works.
Right. No, it's kind of shocking how popular comedy is, and people are hip to it with Sirius Radio and podcasts and all, and yet they still don't know how it works. And they'll tell you some other comedian's bit and go, "You should use this," and you just go, "No, I can't. That's his. It's not mine. It doesn't work that way." So, but I think they mean well, I guess. But again, one of the other reasons I avoid them at all costs.
Well, I'm gonna purchase an old used ventilator, and anybody who approaches me now, I'm just gonna put them right on the ventilator.
An old used one.
An old used one.
Oh, because if you have an old used one, that means pretty much people died on it.
Well, isn't there like a warehouse like where there's like 20,000 of them that are obsolete?
I don't know. I don't follow the news. I don't know what happens.
Come on, man! You live in Florida. Are you going to vote by mail? It's the only state. It's the only state that you can vote by mail, and it's guaranteed to be legit.
I will. No, I like to go in. I like to go in and meet the old broad, and hey, what's your name? And then I get my sticker, and I like the whole process. I have nothing to do. I'll stand on line outside the post office.
I vote about
the library.
It's about 5 or 6 blocks from here. It's about a mile walk, actually. It's about So
Well, that's not 5 or 6
no.
blocks.
Well, the blocks here in L.A. one way.
This story sucks.
Taxi. All right, we'll see you next time. Oh, Lou, please.
Subscribe. Mary.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money.